And I'm Ebong. Today we're dishing with you from Lima.
It's South American food and fun. We recommend the tuna ginger ceviche. This half lobster looks delicious. Churrasco is Lima's specialty dish, and don't forget those yummy churros.
And also, don't forget the cocktails. Our current specials include the Sweet Heat Margarita, Buddhist Passion, and my favorite, the Seasonal Cherry Blossom.
Lima is located at 1401 K Street Northwest.
And our guest today is Amy Selco, who's Director of Development for Peace Players International, a charity of the Royal Wedding. So tell us a little bit more about that, because now we're getting ready for the Royal Wedding, and I've got my suit and tux ready, and I'm going to fly over the pond. I'm lying, I'm not going anywhere. But
we all wish we were invited.
But tell us a little bit more about Peace Players International.
Sure. So Peace Players International was founded here in DC about 10 years ago by two brothers, Brendan and Sean Tui. And they were both living and playing and coaching in Northern Ireland. And they started up the program there, also then opened it up in South Africa, and then Israel and the West Bank and Cyprus. And we bring kids from divided areas together by using basketball.
The divided areas and...
So in Northern Ireland, it's Catholic and Protestant kids coming together and forming a team and playing basketball.
On the same
So it's
team?
not Catholic versus Protestant.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
It's Catholic and Protestant and Protestant, and they have to learn to work together.
Exactly.
It's so great using sports to... Actually, I played professional basketball in South London years ago. But I can see how people use sports to bring together cultural, religious, socioeconomic differences.
I want to know how you get them to play together and not want to be on separate teams.
Well, it's the point of the whole program. So, in a place like Northern Ireland, basketball is not a very big sport. Everyone's kind of on the same playing field, literally. No one really knows how to play it, and so really we do work with kids who don't have a lot of athletic opportunity, and they want to play anything.
Okay.
So what we do is we start with the kids in their own home school, their own community. So the Catholic kids learn about basketball together, and then the Protestant kids learn about basketball with their own group, and then that build-up of you get to meet other kids, and then they come together and form one cohesive team. So kids are really open to meeting other people. It's their parents of the older generation that are not, so that's not really ever an issue.
So when the parents come to watch the game, that's equally a bringing them together moment as putting the teams together.
Absolutely. A really great example is in our Israel and West Bank programs, the very first time that we actually had kids, girls, middle schoolers who are competing in a mixed team at the national level. Basketball is huge in Israel, so it's a little bit different there that people follow basketball, but there's never before been a team of both Jewish and Arab girls playing together on the same team. And an example is that we just had, they're winning. They're doing a really good job. Winning! It's not about winning, but winning really helps. But, a lot of parents are not excited about their kids participating in something that is a little uncomfortable for everyone. But for instance, when their kids are winning and they're doing it together, the last game that we had, there was at the end, all the parents are hugging each other and cheering on the team together. So exactly, bringing those parents together is ultimately the goal of everything that we do.
Well, how do you penetrate these different places? So how do you end up penetrating Palestine and Israel?
Morocco, you said you were
in
in Morocco too.
And maybe other places. How do you go about doing this relationship?
Well, it's really important to do it carefully and respectfully. So originally it was Sean and Brendan kind of going and meeting people and finding the right people to help them. Now we're all locally run. So, for instance, we have a Palestinian coordinator who is someone who is respected in the community. So if he's involved, then other community members also want to be involved. Same thing in Northern Ireland, run by leaders in the community who, it's a little bit easier to let your kids participate in something if you respect the person who's running it.
So Ebong was kind of kidding, although maybe not, because I could totally see him getting invited and putting on his tux and going to England to go to the royal wedding. But
If you are, I'd like to go with you.
me too.
I guess we both like cargo planes. I'm joking.
But you got some really incredible news. Tell us about this and how in the world. Just tell us about it first.
Sure. So about 2 weeks ago, our managing director in Northern Ireland got a call from, a man called saying he was calling from the royal family. And in the background there was dog barking. and he introduced himself as calling on behalf of the Prince William and Prince Harry Foundation. And our managing director pretty much almost hung up on him and thought that this was a prank call. And the executive director said, well, hold on. Yes, there are dogs. They are the Queen's dogs. So please stick with me, and here's this exciting information. So it was actually completely confidential. It was a very, very interesting 2 weeks of really trying to be excited about this, but not being able to share anything. Basically, the phone call was that in honor of their wedding, Prince William and Prince Middleton, and Susan Middleton, yes, have decided to honor charities in lieu of gifts for their wedding, and especially because of times, and it seemed respectful, and that's charity is very important to them, and that we've been handpicked by them as one of the charities they wanted to support. So they have one area that is about, it's really exciting.
So do you know if maybe, William or his brother had ever, seen a game or participated in a game?
They
How did they find you, do you know?
We don't know.
Yeah, figure that out.
We keep trying to figure it out, but what we do know is that sport is important to them and kids are important to them. And so we're the only organization Northern Ireland picked, and there are a couple other that have to do with sport. But ours is the most, I'd say, kind of athletic, mainstream sport, and it just resonated with them. Now, I'm not really supposed to share too much about when.
We're getting some information.
The Prince and Miss Middleton went to visit Belfast, and they did have a short conversation. Now, I'm not allowed to share because of the palace protocol.
We understand.
But
we'll get it from you later.
They were personally chosen.
Drink enough of that sweet heat margarita.
Yes.
There we go.
Part 2.
Well, it sounds like it's not only doing incredibly well, but it's about to grow incredibly quickly. So congratulations on all of your work with these players.
We hope so.
And you're getting a lot of publicity right now. But let's with our audience keep that publicity rolling even through the royal wedding and into the future, because you're doing great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And as always, thank you for being with us. You can follow us on Twitter at The District Dish or be our fan on Facebook. And as always, comment, let us know what you think of this guest and all of our guests and any guests you'd like to see. We'll see you next time.